Okay, so these are misconceptions about me, and I'm also adding a get to know me update in this video.
Are you single?
Am I single? Oh my gosh, I get asked this question too many times. Yes, I'm single. Am I dating? Yes, but dating in today's world is most now, getting to know a few people. But yes, I'm single.
And how is your sobriety going?
Wow, it's actually not a hassle or a hassle like most people would assume it is, because remember last year I had the 8-month sobriety journey that I was on, and that was also really cutesy or whatever. And also most people assume I started my sobriety journey because I was a drunk. No, my babes, I wasn't a drunk. It's just, I think just like how other people know certain things are not for them, alcohol is just not for me. And also, like you guys know, I'm on my journey with getting to build a proper, strong relationship with God. So yeah, alcohol right now is just not for me. So yeah, I did the 8 months last year. How many months am I in now? I think I'm only 2 months in right now. But yeah, I love it so far.
How did you get into modeling?
Wow. I feel like I've told this story too many times between newspaper articles and radio interviews, television interviews. I've told the story so many times. But in case there are new people on my channel, I started modeling at the age of 19. I was a tomboy growing up. My uncle is actually the one that was like, you know what? I really, really feel like you have the potential of becoming a model. You're tall, you're dark-skinned. And at the time, it was... the Nokia face of Africa was a thing, So everybody wanted to be a model, but not everybody had the qualities. So he really looked at me and he said, I feel like you could do it. So I went to one audition and I got in and I was like, okay, I can actually do this thing. So yeah, the rest is history.
What else would you like to do on TV?
What else okay, I think not just like the YouTube side of things. I think I'd like to have like a proper TV show or like a podcast on television, and I want to produce it myself because I feel like I have a way of bringing things out of people and bringing people to tell their stories. I think my story in general is very impactful, and I would like for people to be impacted as well through other people's stories, through other people's journeys, and to inspire especially the people that are coming after us, and also those people that feel like they are stuck in life. I'd like to have that kind of podcast or television show, rather.
What type of shows are you looking to host?
I think this what I haven't done is music shows. I really want to do music shows. I've always wanted to host a music show. I haven't done it, and I don't just mean like because I've emceed music festivals and stuff, but I mean like a music television show. I would really want to do that.
Are you and Rich dating?
This question is so boring at this point. Yeah, Bora. I'm so bored. No, we're not dating. I guess he's in the mix. Remember earlier on, he's in the mix there somewhere, but we are not in a relationship, rather. Maybe we can say we are dating, but we're not in a relationship, no.
Would you consider yourself a mean girl?
A mean girl? Okay, I think this misconception is out there about me because I'm first of all, I'm very shy. In as much as I'm on television and stages and stuff, I'm very shy. I love being in front of the camera, yes. However, I find it very hard to interact with other human beings when I'm not working, So somebody would assume I have what they call a resting bitch face. So like when I walk into a space or when I'm walking somewhere, you assume I'm angry when I'm really not, and I'm not a mean girl. I think another thing is also I'm quite straightforward. We live in a society where a lot of things are watered down. I say things the way they are, and people don't really like that. So if you consider that a mean girl, then perhaps. But also, I am very socially aware, so I do take people's feelings into consideration. So, in conclusion, no, I'm not a mean girl.
Do you have industry beef? Are you beefing Maria Nepembe?
No, I don't have industry beef with anybody. It's such a small industry, and I've been in the industry for 10 years now. It's one of those industries where if you have like proper industry beef with somebody, it's going to affect you at some other point, And in terms of, Maria herself, no, I don't have beef with Maria. The thing is, a lot of human beings assume that just because you have moved from one journey to the next, you and this person are no longer on good terms. And using the term beef is so deep. Beef is like we probably argued and insulted each other and I don't like that girl. That's weird. That's so weird. But no, I don't have beef with her. And I'd like to assume she doesn't have beef with me either.
If you're not dating Louis, are you dating KP?
Oh, I feel like I'm dating everybody in this industry. And not even like that. I think people find it hard to have or to see male and female friendships. Or not find it hard. It's just like it's a very different thing, especially in Namibia. So whenever they see two people that are close of the opposite sex, they assume there must be something sexual. And also, I feel like a lot of people are sleeping with their male friends. I'm not one of those people, okay? So no, KP and I are not dating. He's not one of the many people, no. KP and I have always just been friends. So yeah, and plus, he was in a whole relationship with somebody that was close to me once upon a time, so no.
What are your content goals for YouTube?
Wow! Oh my gosh, that is a very great question. Thank you so much, Nahans, for asking me that question. Wow, what are my content goals? To be very honest, when I first started YouTube, I don't think I was in love with YouTube. I was doing it because, let me just say, I was doing it for the wrong reasons. But now I'm in a space where I enjoy editing, I enjoy filming, I enjoy going places to show you guys these places. I enjoy sort of like speaking to you also. So for me, I really want to let people, especially, you see with this, for example, the misconceptions, I have a platform for people to actually get to know me and not have these kinds of misconceptions. But more than anything, I would like to grow a family. I've seen how YouTube changes people's lives and how people, how the audience starts to feel like they know you and starts to feel like family to you and all of that. So I'd really like to grow a community and a family on YouTube. Yes.
How many subscribers do you want by the end of the year?
My dear, the way things are going, I'm so grateful. Thank you to everybody for subscribing, by the way. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You will be paying the bills for me. To be honest, I think if we can do around 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll be so grateful. That would mean also I get more views and stuff, and also that would just mean that the family is growing bigger and bigger. But anything that I get, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to God for giving me this passion, grateful to God for giving me the people that watch my content. Sometimes I even get DMs of people saying, please continue, don't give up. And I'm like, yes, of course I won't. This time around, I'm actually serious. In as much as my views are growing really slowly, they are growing, and that's like what I'm so grateful for. So yeah, whatever it is that I'm meant to receive, we never know. I might just end up being in the 10,000s by the end of the year. But yeah, that's my goal.
What did you learn too late in adulthood, and why do you think it's too late? It was too late to learn it.
Wow. What did I learn? You know what? I feel like I'm still a 21-year-old. So for me, I feel like I'm still learning so many things. So even you asking me that is like, yo. And also a vast majority of my young adulthood life, I raised myself. Not even like all of it. I raised myself basically. I had to go out there and learn new things, like new restaurants, just anything and everything. But I feel like if I would have wanted to learn anything, it's maybe the business side of my career. Finance, financial discipline, all of these things, I didn't really have a proper understanding around it, and I misused my funds. Guys, oh my goodness, I would have been rich by now, but that's okay.
What are the characteristics of people you dislike?
Oh my goodness. People I dislike characteristics. I don't like people who brag. I don't like people who can't read a room. I don't like people who don't have empathy. I don't like people who And also, I just don't like mean people. You know, they, especially with women, I don't like mean girls. Like, why are you being mean? You know, I don't like gatekeepers. Why are you a gatekeeper? Oh my gosh! So one time I asked this girl, "Hey babes, I love," and I know this girl. Hey, I know her. So I was like, "Hey babes, I love your jeans. Where did you get them?" She's like, "Oh, thank you. I just feel like I don't want to tell people because then there will be too many wearing them." I'm like, unless you like ordered them somewhere, if you bought them in a shop, they're probably done by now. I just want to know where I can get similar jeans. But I'm like, you are gatekeeping jeans. I don't like that. What else don't I like? I don't like people who gossip too much. It's just like babes. And especially in like friendships. I know it's a lot near, but you just hold on. It will make sense at the end. Like in friendships, and if we're not talking business all the time, and then on the side, tea is also needed in life. You need a little bit of tea. But constantly gossiping, no, my babes, we can't always be gossiping. And I don't like people who make their personality. I don't like women who make their husbands their personality, marriage their personality. I don't like all of that stuff. Like, just be yourself, babes. Be a nice person. Be a kind person. Be a good member of society. Try to make somebody's day something.
What is the hardest part about loving you?
Learning to actually love myself. Because I didn't grow up on love. I grew up on, what is the right term? I grew up on survival, So I have to learn my likes and my dislikes. So then I also have to learn how to love both my physical, my emotional side. I have to learn all these different sides of myself. But in the meantime, while I learn to address them and learn maybe what I can change because it's not beneficial for me, for example, I learn to love myself as a whole. I love that I'm a dark-skinned, tall, chocolate woman. I have to love that in as much as a lot of people find maybe my personality uncomfortable or find me... There's so many things, I have to learn to love all of these things about myself. That's the only way the next person can love me as well. If I accept myself and I accept who I am, accept where my journey is headed, and I don't need other people to understand me and understand my journey and understand. As long as I love myself and God loves me,
Last question, how old are you?
Oh, you know what, Nate? This is something people can Google. I don't know why people always ask me this. And yeah, Google me, babes. Like every single year there's a newspaper article about me, like Google me. But yes, I am 29, turning 30 this year. I'm an oldie but a goldie. But like I said, guys, I feel like I'm 21. People are like, oh, societal pressures. Oh my gosh, so like you are 30 now. Girl, I don't even got a man or a child or a house, or I don't have any of that stuff. Like, I don't even know. I'm still 21 in my mind. I love that about myself because I get to keep my inner child happy. I get to thrive, especially in my business side of things, in the content side of things. Like, I'm just starting off. Like, I'm very hungry. I'm hungry, and I love that about myself. I never limit myself to things, and I don't let societal pressures get to me at all. So yeah, this is like, the sexiest 30-year-old you've seen. Also, my birthday is on the 6th of August. Gifts are welcome. It's my big 30, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this. And if you watched it until the end, or actually if you're here, you've watched it until the end, thank you. Don't forget, oh yeah, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Lena Shikwata, your queen of hearts. If you love this content, please send me some hearts. So that means you like it. And also don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, bye.